Top of the whenever to all of my God lights. It is I am he, I am she, I am share. Look to the Bible and there you will find me. Today is January 14th, 2026, the end of the first day in this new second portion of this life path 9 period. And I come to you today to give you additional evacuation warnings. I am aiming to give you some warnings before you are in a situation of distress. The situation is going to be extremely distressing. I am trying to make a very disturbing situation as palatable as possible. For Mexico, I bring warning. Evacuate Chihuahua. There is the activity that's happening on the west coast of the United States and within the plates to the left portion of um, the United States coastline are rupturing. Many are rupturing, but the ones that are going to create um, endings within the United States could create openings in Chihuahua. A new opening could form in the crust that could create a new, how do I put this? A new, I don't even know if I want to call it volcano, but yes, a new root, a new valve of sorts could be created, and it could come through Chihuahua. What I'm seeing is the ground is moving and remolding, and energy and power um, is going to be released, and a new mound can form, which would result in magma flow. And I see Chihuahua being a location for a opening to release energy for Earth. Senora and Coahula, I hope I said that correctly, may face dust plumes, power outages, um, debris. Um, that's the only way I know how to put it in a calm way. If the magma flows, it is Chihuahua that would face the blunt of it, and it would happen suddenly. which is why I am suggesting that you evacuate the entire area before any loss of life may happen. And I want to speak to all God lights worldwide. There are some areas that all areas are facing problems. Japan and the Philippines needs to evacuate completely. Evacuate the Philippine Sea Plate. Caution is needed for the Caroline Plate. Activity in the Nubian Plate along Ethiopia has already begun. I'm not sure of how much lava is going to be, magma, I should say, is going to flow or how long, but that will be creating a new ocean. The um, the what is happening on the west coast will cause the ocean to come in, but I'm not 100% sure I can call it a new ocean around California, but I do see another area that can create an ocean. I've been sensing a blockage. If that blockage is cleared, it is an access point for magma, but it is also access for the ocean to flow through and create a new ocean body. But I'm not even focusing on that part. The, the West Coast in general is at risk of dissolution and acid, very hot ocean water coming through, and magma flow. Activity in the Eurasian plate is increasing, um, negatively affecting Greece, and Italy would be next. Um, Eruptions are going to continue and they will begin moving faster. These movements will trigger um, movements in the Indian plate. I mentioned that in another video that an ocean will form in India. There will be a split there. Um, but I'm seeing so much activity and I'm sensing so much activity across the entire planet. I'm not yet seeing where on India the splits will happen. I'll make a video when I can sense it clearly. It is important to seek high ground and high elevations worldwide right now from this breath. Um, it is important to also claim your sovereignty and ground yourself. Send um, Goddess Gaia healing and loving energy, and also love yourself. Um, when you do that, I am suggesting the following statement to say as you envision yourself surrounded by a circle of clear or very sharp white light surrounding you, your whole body, and holding you to the ground. I suggest these words as you do that to assist you in your meditating and your grounding. It goes as follows. It goes as followed. I forgive myself for the things I did not know I needed to learn and see. I rebuke and cut ties with the past and those seeking to drag me into the ground through death. I release all that are unable and unwilling to align and ascend at this time. I return them to source of all for judgment or release. May healing and acceptance find them with the help of divine workers. I speak as one who is sovereign. I am one. I am surrender. I receive. I radiate. I ascend. I unplug. I observe. I broadcast. Every hand that reaches for me through calves and arrogance now burns with sacred fire and unanswered access. I am my mother and father's son. I am an anchor of calm. I am the signal. I call my power, my inheritance, my ancient knowing, my divine identification, and my true connection to source of all, Lord glory, and the cosmos back. I choose to reunite with the united upper realms. I speak as one who is sovereign, therefore it is and must be. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I hope that helps with the upcoming unpleasantness and use those words to assist you with the rest of the ascension year, which began yesterday, January 13th, and continues until October 26th of this year. The in- instances that happens within this life path 9, which began January 13th of last year, 2025, and continues until October 26th, 2026. These events mirror what happens in the final life path 9 of um, this planet's existence, which is why you are seeing and you will see destruction happening. It's mirroring what happens in the end of time. Time will come to an end, and this planet's body form will no longer exist. That is what you are seeing, sensing, and feeling. Once again, it's going to happen in a future life path 15. I'm not saying it's the next one, but because this life path 9 mirrors existing and existence in the final life path 15th, when this planet no longer exists, what is done and felt in this life path mirrors that one. So destruction and endings, loss of life, loss of um, assets, loss of homes, loss of bodies, loss of the planet. Um, that is what happens in the final life path 15, and it's going to happen um, between the hours of 3 a.m. and 4:20, and it lasts until about 6 a.m. So a lot of destruction happens in a very short time. However, in this lifetime, you're going to feel it over a stretch of time. However, the actions that um, resulted in this are abuse of power and abuse of divination and cosmic treason, individuals trying to government treason, cosmic treason, creating rips in the fabric of time. For instance, the actions of CERN earlier in 2025 results in these types of things. That is what you're seeing. Be on high alert. Call your power back. Call judgment. Call on source of all. Call on the courts of heaven. Call on your divinely aligned ancestors. Be peaceful and unbothered, even in the midst of chaos. Maintain an anchor of calm, and what is happening around you will not enter your bubble of light. That is your challenge at this time. Stay blessed up, God lights.